what's up you guys, it's your girl Ty, and right now I'm going to talk about my gauges. Let me show you guys what they look like right now. I am currently at a 2 gauge, and here they are. I have the tapers in right now. I'll explain later why I have the tapers in and not the tunnels. Start off with, I started wearing gauges when I was about probably 16 years old. I remember the summer of 2016 I started wearing them. I bought them my own money, you know. I was fake balling in the summer with my little summer job, and I was just like, I have to get them. And no, I was not inspired by no little white girl off of Tumblr. I actually was inspired by a lot of African cultures on Pinterest, and just seeing it was just, theirs were actually much more bigger, but you know, just seeing that really inspired me to, like, it was just something different. And I was like, yes, I have to get this, it's so different. So I started out at a 14 gauge. I got a kit off of AliExpress. When you're shopping on there, make sure, you know, the venue that you're shopping from, you look at the reviews and make sure that people are actually getting this stuff. It was about like $6-7 for it, which is not bad because it came with the tapers, what I have in my ear right now, and the what's that called, the tunnels. So it came with both, so that was a really good price for that. And it went from 14 gauge to 00 gauge, so I just think that was really good. I don't know where else get that deal. When I first put it in my ear, it stung so bad, and I'll just say that right there, like, it's gonna hurt, especially because your ear is so used to that little tiny hole of an earring. I went along, I think when I started bleeding one time, I think I was stretching 6 gauge is when I bled. I bled at like 6 gauge because I just like shoved it in my ear, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to like slowly, like, well, I kind of like slowly massage it in my ear like I'm always supposed to do, but I think at that moment I was just like, I want to get this over with, and kind of just shoved it in there, and it kind of bit me back in the butt because my ear like puffed up and started bleeding. But it was okay, and my ear is okay now. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I will say, during the experience of stretching from 14 to 4, I guess, because I'm at 2, it was really like, one ear would be okay with going to the next size, but then another ear would be like, it would hurt and sting. So it would always switch up all the time. I don't know why it does that, or if I'm the only one that's experiencing that. Putting the gauge in and stretching, I always make sure I had nothing to do, or like I just took my time out to do it, because it's not something that you just rush. Like I tried to do that one time where you just shove it in your ear. First of all, you have to wash your hands. Always make sure your hands are clean. You have to wash the taper because it's coming from this foreign country, and I don't know what they was doing. You never know what happens. So you clean that, then you have to use a lubricant, coconut oil, and coconut oil the best with stretching because it just soothes it. And some people do suggest that you numb your ear with ice, but I skip that step because it's not that serious. It doesn't really hurt to me. It's just like, it's like a little sting. It's not that serious to be numbing my ear. But yeah, you just do that, you lube it up, and then you put it in. I can kind of show you. It's not that big. This is what my ear looks like. And you kind of just slip it in there. This one is kind of getting loose. This is why I need to get my tunnels. Speaking of that, okay, so I started losing my gauges. Like, I don't know, it's like when I would sleep, it would slip out my ear. So I did have a hold off for about a couple of months until I purchased some new ones this summer. And this time I only purchased tapers for the same price I did with the first kit, which is so stupid. I should have just went back to where I bought it from anyway. But you know, it's whatever. My tunnels are coming in January. And right now what I have in my ear is the tapers. These are just to stretch, really. I always leave this in for about like a good 3 to 4 days before I put the tunnels in. And basically what the tunnels are, an accessory, and this is like the stretcher. It's very simple. I plan to make it to a 00 because that's what my kit goes up to, as well as that's just how big I want it. And I could show you pictures of what a 00 looks like. It's not that big and it's not that small, and I'm gonna really love it. comes inside like this. This is a 14 gauge. This is what I started off with. As you can see, I don't feel like taking out the whole package, but as you can see, it's like really tiny. And this is what I plan on going to. I don't know why it's mixed up. Basically, this is 00. Look at the comparison of that. So I'll take this one. This is how big it will be, 00. And it would just be instead of like this. Look at that. I know this one is gonna hurt so bad, but yep, that is how big it is compared to what I have now and compared to what I started off with.